Hello, everyone. We are live. We are live for our MLS State of the Union. Thank you for being here with us tonight. I'm going to go ahead and give it just 30 seconds for everyone to come on in and say hello. Let us know that you are here. I love it when you guys give us shout outs. So go ahead, say hello, guys. Let me know you can hear me okay. That's very important. Nothing worse than me talking for 10 minutes and then looking down and finding out y'all couldn't hear me in the first place. All right. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to make sure that I get rid of all of these background noises. Okay. Hello, Gina Williams. Good to see you, dear, from Los Angeles. Thank you, Asada Kirkland. Welcome. Head of the Crypto Queen family. Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, guys. So now that I know you can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and start with what we call our MLS intro, some important information, and I will be back in about 4 minutes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another MLS Experience. You have the ability to experience MLS through our members, our weekly live events, and our social media sites. This is our MLS State of the Union. We have this event every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this event is where we spend time collaborating with our members and our guests. We share corporate updates, recognition, and there's always some golden nuggets being shared from our founder and visionary, Mr. Derry Perkinson, or one of our leaders.
Disclaimer: we are not licensed financial advisors. This information is for educational purposes only. Anything heard on this broadcast is not intended to be a substitute for you obtaining accounting, tax, and financial advice from a licensed professional. Beware of scammers. We will never comment, inbox, or email you requesting you to send Bitcoin to receive Bitcoin, or any coin for that matter.
Now, if you are live on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page, do me a favor. In the comments, go ahead and say hello. Tell us where you're tuning in from, your city, your state, even your country. We have members and guests all over the world. If you are a guest, let us know who invited you. How did you get the invitation? Who texted you? Where did you see it? Was it posted on someone's Facebook wall or on their YouTube channel? Go ahead and say who invited you, okay? And then, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this broadcast on replay or repeat, let us know that too in the comments as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't keep this information secret. Please share. And once again, thank you for joining our broadcast. Enjoy our MLS song, and we will be back in about 2 minutes.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system, here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world
world almost free. We don't need a bank for a mission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing a dime, 20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
Yes, yes, yes. Cryptocurrency is changing how the world does business. And MLS is changing how we live our lives. Thank you guys for being here with us tonight. It is Monday night and you could be watching football. I love football too, but I'm recording it. Why? Because I'd rather be here. And also, we like being here. We like collaborating with the team. I see Cheryl here. Hello, Cheryl. I see Crypto Queen family. Hello, Marilyn V. Hey, June Walker. Hello, Janice King. I mean, I just love seeing you guys every week because, hey, this is where we hang out. You know, this is our family. This is not a presentation. So if we have any guests on the line, I'll just tell you ahead of time, you're here because they want you to hang out with us and see what our culture is like, how we collaborate with each other. But it's absolutely not a presentation. But you absolutely will leave today with some great information. Okay. We have a special guest that'll be speaking tonight and sharing her testimony. Her name is Miss Jenny Moore. So if some of you that are already here and you know she has a powerful story, go ahead and send a text message out right now and tell them to hop on Facebook or on YouTube. Okay. Get them on right now because you don't want to miss this powerful testimonial. All right. But before we do that, I just want to give you one or two announcements. Okay. One or two announcements. Our first announcement is we are having tremendous success with the Trading Academy. As a matter of fact, it's a lot of traders on this line tonight. I love it. I love it. You know, there's a saying, guys. When you show up, you go up. Okay. There's another one that says you must be present to win. You must be present to win. So I love seeing this Crypto Queen family here. I love seeing, I know Miss Jenny Moore is here every week. I don't see her in the comments because she's actually backstage with me. She's here every week with her team. And, you know, there may be some other teams here, but you guys got to represent. You got to let me know. Because if you don't tell me, I don't know the team names. All I know is Crypto Queen family and Mastermind Builders. That's it. So you guys go ahead and shout out your team name if there are some more here. I would love to hear them. Okay. But back to our testimonial, or excuse me, I'm sorry, back to our announcements. Okay. We will be having another Trade Academy special. Okay. Our first special that we did actually started about a week before Thanksgiving, and then we extended it until Black Friday. And instead of you joining at the price of $5,000, if you are a member of MLS, okay, you were able to join for $597. And I must say, quite a few members did take advantage of that. And they are doing just awesome. We get some great responses every day. And then we had some phenomenal testimonials last week as well. Okay. So the new special, guys, because Wallstreet told you, you will never see $597 ever again. Okay. However, we are doing another special that will start on almost said August, on December 20th, okay? December 20th. So we're starting 5 days before Christmas, all right? And then it will end, if I'm not mistaken, on Christmas night. If I'm not mistaken, Wallstreet will correct me on that because I think he's going to do another one.
You are
Okay.
correct. You are correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Because then it'll be another special right after that. So, guys, even if you missed the $5.97, you
Hold
still
on, hold
got.
on. Let them know that the other special after that is only going to be for 3 hours.
Okay. Yes, sir. You just told them, but I got you. So every time we do a special, guys, it's going to go up in price and the time frame is going to get shorter. Okay, that's what he was saying. So this one that is coming up now, it's going to be $797. Okay, $797 instead of $5,000. Because remember, this is only for members. Okay, this is very important, guys, because we literally have people joining, signing up for the Trading Academy, and they are not members. And it's almost impossible to hear the special price and not hear me say this is for members only. So we got to make sure that if we are members sharing it with other people, that we tell them everything. Okay. They must be a member of MLS, right? If they are not, then they cannot join. But if they are at least a member of our other sister company, and I'm not going to say the names, you guys know what it is, okay, then you are able to join, but your second payment has to be made within 30 days. However, we will go ahead and give you access, okay? So it's just those few things will keep people from being frustrated. We always want to set the correct expectation. All right. And then that way everybody's happy and they know what's going on. Then the next special, and I really wasn't going to talk about it tonight because I don't know the price yet. Okay. But as he said, the next one will be for New Year's. Okay. It will be for only 3 hours. Okay. But I'm not sure on the price yet. So I'm going to hold off on that part. And then when I have the flyer done, we'll talk about it again. The Christmas special, the flyer is done, and I will post it in the group after this live tonight. Okay. All right. The next announcement is just reminding everyone that we are closed on the weekends. Okay. We're closed on the weekends. So if you send any tickets in on Friday night after 9, we are not going to see them until Monday. So y'all can stop fussing at us and stop saying we're ignoring you for 3 days. We are not, guys. We're just off, with our families. Okay. And there are times when we actually do go ahead and do the tickets on the weekend. And I think that's how y'all got a little spoiled, but just don't expect it. Okay. Just don't expect it. So just remember that. Also, we recognize the same holidays as your bank holidays. So we are closed on New Year's Eve and, Christmas Eve and Christmas. And we will be closed on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Okay. Christmas is falling on the weekend, so that's really not a big deal, but just know we are going to be closed that Friday for Christmas Eve. So those are the main 2 reminders for our announcements this afternoon. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is introduce you to our company. If you're a guest on the line and you hear us say MLS all the time, that's our acronym. It's for short. You probably want to know, what does MLS stand for? Okay. Well, MLS stands for Massive Leverage System. Okay. And we are breaking the chains of financial scarcity. You may even hear us say we're breaking the chains of financial slavery. Okay. What is MLS is all about. Who is MLS? Well, we are a membership club. Okay. We're not an MLM and it's not a job. It's a membership club. And you join the club to learn financial education. Okay. We're operating and serving members since 2014, and we operate globally with our corporate office in the Atlanta, Georgia metro area. Our new mission, I told you guys it was coming, is to educate our global community to be financially free. Short and sweet. That is our mission. Okay. Now, our company was built on 5 pillars of wealth. This is our foundation. Okay. Creating cash flow, acquiring precious metals, and that includes cryptocurrency. Okay. Infinite banking, being your own bank, guys. Learning to trade and also acquiring real estate. We do that by offering 10 levels of financial education. We now call them wealth courses, okay? So the first one is our starter course, which is Crypto 101 and 102. The second one is Extreme Credit. That is for your personal credit, okay? The next is Intro to Business. Then there's business credit. We're talking about learning how to acquire significant business credit on your business. Okay, we're going to leave your personal social out of it. All right. And then there's solo 401k. Now, I don't know if you're like me. I didn't think there was a 401k available unless you were part of a company or a corporation. Okay. And ALOCs and HELOCs. How would you like to learn how to pay your home off in 3 to 5 years? Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay. Or live in it mortgage free. Okay. Then we have intro to trading. All right. That is doing very well right now. As I stated earlier in our live, we have several members that have joined the Trading Academy, and they are so excited about what they are learning. All right. There's infinite banking. This is where we teach you how to be your own bank. We teach you how to be able to borrow from an insurance policy. Okay. Then there's offshore. All right. We're not talking about the illegal stuff. We're talking about the legal stuff, right? Okay. And then we are talking about or teaching you and getting together with what we call venture capitalists. And this is when we all get together, those that are on that level, those that are big time, right? And we work together in acquiring large amounts of land, property, you name it. Okay. What they call angel investing as well. So, guys, that is what MLS is all about. So, now let's talk a little bit about the gentleman that is responsible for creating this membership club. His name is Derry Perkinson, but we call him Wallstreet. Okay. He is our founder and visionary. He is a computer programmer, and he's also a master trader. He was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, and he'll tell you he went from welfare to being a millionaire. Okay. And I always say, if you want to walk with the millionaire, then you hang out with some, you get mentored by some, you want to rub elbows with some. But we have our own multimillionaire right here in MLS, and he's not stingy with his information. He's very open and very transparent. Okay. And then, of course, we always like to thank him for his 20 years of service in the United States Army, where he retired as a master sergeant. Okay. So one of his sayings is, if you walk with me, I will make you a millionaire. If you walk with me, I will make you a millionaire. Okay. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and step out of the way and turn it over to you, Wallstreet. You have the floor.
Thank you for all the folks out there that's making a call tonight. I appreciate you taking the time out to get on here tonight. You can put up do me a favor and just put up a slide, any slide. I don't care what it is. The trading slide. It could be a slide about MLS. Just throw something up on the screen so they won't just see my little icon here. The beautiful, there you go. Cool, right there. Master delivery system. Breaking the chains of financial scarcity. I love it. When we think about financially, when you think about where you are in your life financially, there is so many turns in this winding road that you're going down, trying to get to a destination of what you think financial freedom means. And a lot of you do not have a picture of what financial freedom is. So tonight's topic, I'm going to talk about what that picture looks like. Okay. So let's start out with some things that you may really think you really want. That's going to be a new house or a better house or a house that you completely own. It's going to be a couple of cars that you always dream about having, whether it's going to be a brand new Tesla or a Lexus or Mercedes or whatever, right? And then it's always going to be some money that you can get your hands on. Some money, some kind of way, you got to have some cash flow, right? And you think that's it. You think you made it. You think, man, I got my house, I got my car, and I got me some money. And everything is good. But no, it's not. You may be on this winding road, working hard as hell to get to these things, and the real wealth, you need the money, you desire the cars, you desire the home, but what you really, really need is somebody that you can be in love with. Somebody that's going to be there for you. Somebody's going to pick you up when you're feeling down. Somebody, that's the wealth that so many people are missing. Even the people that got the money, the cars. There's some people that have millions of dollars they showing you on the screen. Millions. Like showing you $1.8 million. They're showing it to you. And in reality, they don't have the love that they really need, right? You got so many people that commit suicide that are millionaires. You would not believe, like, why is this person committing suicide? Look at some of the artists that just passed away a few years ago, right? Look at a comedian, Robin Williams, for example. He was in the dumps. He had millions of dollars, but it didn't save him. And there are so many people that's in that same mindset. And then you have some people that they want what you have. They desire to have that life, and they will do anything they can to get that from you, not looking at the overall things that can happen to them. That's always in a place. So you got people, you see a lot of rappers out there, right? They get murdered because of some kind of beef that they did, and they got millions. It's like, why we just can't get along? I don't get it. Why we all can't make money together? So money must not be the solution to your happiness. Money must not be it. It has to be something else. So if you could wake up every day, here's the beauty of it. So for me, I have money, I have a house, I have cars, I have houses, I have cars, but I still drive a 2014, believe it or not, I drive a 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I don't even drive a new one. I don't even care about getting a new one. Ain't nothing wrong with the old one. I don't care about driving a new one, right? Then I got a few houses, and then you have You know, the clothes. I wear sweatsuits. I don't even wear a lot of fashion design clothes. I can buy them if I want to. I just don't care. I love just being. I love being relaxed. I love being in sweats. I used to wear suits when I got out the military. I came from Korea. I had 35 suits custom made. 35 suits. I wore a suit every day as a contractor. I wore a suit every day, and they thought I was part of the establishment of corporate. I was part of the senior executive team. I'm just a desktop support. I wore a suit every day. Now I don't want to wear a suit. I don't want to wear a suit. I just don't want to wear it. If you look at what's going on in corporate America today, the new generation is not wearing suits. The new billionaires are not wearing suits. We're talking about the people like Zuckerberg, looking at people like that just sold, these other companies coming out now with, this new metaverse, right? These companies are coming out with this crypto. These guys are wearing t-shirts, hoodies, and they are literally millionaires and billionaires, and they're not wearing suits. So that whole suit thing is changing. The whole idea about money, they have $1 billion in their coffers, but they love going to work every day. I used to believe when I was growing up, I used to always believe that millionaires would never work. A billionaire would never work. Look at Elon Musk. He works hard every day. He does 16 to 18 hours a day. Money is not the issue. He's well over $100 billion. So it's not the money. It's what you're looking forward to every single day and creating what you want. For me, I love trading. I am a passionate person. Every day I look forward. I can't wait to get up and go trade in the morning, or go trade in the afternoon, or trade while I'm doing this call with you. I got to trade on right now, right? I just love it. It's just something that I do. I look forward to it though, right? I look forward to going and seeing the grandkids. I got 2 brand new grandbabies, and I got my first great grandchild. Now, if you remember the story, when I created the MLS story, I said, I'm not doing this for you. I'm not building MLS for you. That was not what I was building this for. I was building it for my great grandchildren who were not even born yet. And now I got my first one. So what does that mean? That you are the beneficiaries of everything I'm putting together for my family. You are the beneficiaries of everything that I'm building. You are the beneficiaries to take every single lesson that you can take and transform that into your life so you can become financially free. Let me give you an example. Jeannie Moore has a sister. She's in a trade academy. She's learning. That information that she's gaining is not just going to be for the day. It's not going to be just for the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 9 years, 15 years. It's going to be for the rest of her life, that she can pass it on to her future generations. That's powerful, guys. The information that I'm giving them in a trade academy is I make it look so simple, so easy that everybody can do it. And I'm proving it that we could do it. And the only thing you got to do is just get in there and make it happen. Just get in there and make it happen. Just get in there and make it happen. Just follow what I'm teaching you to do. Just follow what I'm teaching you to do. Don't add anything else. All you got to do is follow what I'm teaching you to do. I prefer you to join the Trade Academy with no experience. It's easier for me to teach you with zero experience than it is for you to come with me with all this other things that you had to learn for about MACDs, stochastics, these wings, these everything else, pivot points, all these other things that you had to learn. Everything else you had to learn, I could teach you how to dump it all, and use this simple charting system and build wealth from it for the rest of your life. And I'm talking about in the millions and millions of dollars, right? $90,000 in 4 days last Christmas. This time, well, not even this time. By the 24th, 25th, and 26th of December, I made $90,000 on simple trades. This is the power of trading. Financial freedom is about getting what you think is the idea of money. The idea you think about wealth, it's true. It's going to give you a way, something you look forward to, getting to the million. I remember back in the day when I said, man, I'm ready to make my $1 million. I see it. I can see it in my head. I'm going to the million. Seeing the 7 figures. It looks so beautiful. Oh my God, would you say it doesn't look so beautiful? It looks so beautiful to think to see the 7 figures. It's like, this is crazy. But then when I hit it, it's like, is that it? It's like, what else is it really doesn't change nothing. But it feels good to get it, but it doesn't change nothing. You're going to remain the same person who you are. If you're an evil person, you still going to be evil. If you're a giving person, you still going to be giving, right? It's just now you can go through things that you couldn't do before. Like at Christmas time, a couple of years ago, last year, I would pay people, my family, 3 months rent or mortgage or whatever it is. If their mortgage was $1,200, $1,800, I paid 3 months. If their mortgage was $600, I paid 3 months. I removed what it took for 3 months, so you can say, you know what, I can pull back, I can relax, I don't have to stress over the mortgage. Most people stress over the mortgage, right, or the rent. And when you say, I'm going to take care of that for the next 3 months, it's good to go. So why you didn't pay the whole year? Why you didn't pay it off? Because that's not how you do money. Because when you extend a hand, it never starts reaching back for you to give them more. You think they would get it and say, okay, thank you, I'm going to keep going and going and going. No, it never happens. It never happens. They spend all that, then they want you to extend a hand some more. And you got to learn to control your cash flow. You got to learn how to control it. But to be free, to eat anywhere you want to go anywhere when you get ready, to not be wanted by a job. Most people says, well, I still want to work. But let me say this to you. Your freedom is more important than that job you're working for. If you create your own job, that's different. But when somebody else is controlling your life on that job, that is something you got to work on. Find the freedom. Get the 7 figures. You can build 7 figures. I was listening to an interview on the Breakfast Club by Damon Dash. He said he was talking to some of the guys on the set, and he was saying to him, he says, "Don't you know when you got a job, you in slavery?" He said, "No, man, I control my own time." He said, "No, you got to be here. You a DJ. You got to be here at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. You got to be here. And if you stop coming here, then guess what? You ain't gonna have this job no more." He said, "Can you give this job to your family? Can you give this job to your son? Can you give this job to your daughter?" No, you can't. You cannot give them this job that you hear. But in my business, you can give it to your family. So everyone, you have ideas on what you want to accomplish. Every one of you that can hear my voice now or in the future, you have ideas on what you want to create. Your job is not to die not creating those ideas. That's your job right now. Your job right now, probably for the next 2-3 years, is to implement a plan where you become the real CEO of your business, whatever that may be, so that you can control your future. You can give something away to your family. That's the purpose of business, to build it up and to give it to your family for the future generations. Prime example, JP Morgan Chase. Prime example, Ford Motor Company. Ford is still run by Ford. Some great grandchild is running the Ford enterprise. You get it? Somebody's still running it from Ford. Gucci was doing it. You look at all these other companies, unless they find a way to take it from you, right? But your job is to build something that you have passion for, that will get you up in the morning. Something that even if you're a cook, you may be a short order chef today. What I mean by that, you know what I'm talking about. People work for these restaurants, and the chef, he goes in and he cooks in steaks all day and fish and, you know, big lobsters. He do that all day, but he's good at it. He or she is good at it. Guess what? It's time to take those skills and build your own business. Take the same skills you've been doing and now open up a restaurant and make it just as good. What you've been learning is now to start implementing that in your own system. All you need is cash flow. You got to have the idea. You don't have to have all the answers, which is a myth. People think you got to have all the answers before you step out on faith. That's the wrong answer. You will never get started if you needed every single answer. Every business is going to change along the way. Look at MLS. We constantly change it. We're not the same club. We are definitely not the same club since 2014. We're not the same club. The mission is the same. The mission, but the things that we do in this club is not the same, right? I built on it. I added more things. I made it more helpful to the people. When you build business, here's a secret. When you build business, the idea of business is to take care of the people. You got to give them something they want. The people, or let's put it this way, the business that does that the best will produce more cash flow. And before, we used to say, well, you know, you'll make $1 million. Not today. They said, well, you're going to make $1 billion. Not today. Now we say it's $1 trillion. Look at what Apple doing. Apple is supplying more cell phones and iPods and just more tools, and they became $1 trillion company. Look at Amazon. Amazon started out as a book. Did y'all realize that Amazon used to do books? That's all they did was books. And then they got into all these other things and gadgets and everything else. And it just kept going and going. And now look at Amazon, $1 trillion company. $1 trillion. This is crazy. Microsoft licensing all the licenses. Hey, you know what, IBM? You need some licenses. Guess what? We supply the license for the operating system. Oh, Dell, you create computers? Awesome. But you know what? You need licenses for the operating system. And guess what Microsoft do? Oh, here's a license. We're gonna charge you that every year. And every year, those licenses get better. Then they produce more products. Then they produce more products. Then they produce more. And guess what? It became all the way around the world. Google is doing the same thing. When you look at Netflix providing a service for $7.99, it went all the way around the world. They gave it away for free. Then it went all the way around the world. Then they start charging you $7.99. Then they start charging you $12.99. And now, depending on your package, they might even go to $19.99. And guess what? People still want them. Did you know when you try to cancel your Netflix, they say, no, don't worry about canceling it. We're gonna put you on a hold. We'll put you in a hold. So you don't have to cancel it. Why? Because the more people they got tied to their service, the better it looks on the books. This is powerful. This is where you are right now. So guys, when this whole thing is going out, this whole thing that's going out, the whole thing that's going out, guys, what's going to happen is that you just keep building on your dreams. Never stop building your dream. Your road to break the chains of financial scarcity, you got to generate on the road. You gotta get to the road, guys. There is no better way. You got to stay on the road. Now, why am I saying that? Because so many of you will start, and then it starts going, and then you lose focus, and then you quit, and then something else comes along. You jump over there. You say, wait a minute, why I'm over here when I was doing so good on this side? Then you come back over here. Then you start again. You start making some cash flow. Then some other thing came out. Then you quit. Then you go do something else. And then you say, wait a minute, why I left this over here again when the money is still over here doing what I was doing? If you stayed focused, just by being inside the MLS system, if you stayed focused with it for the last 2 years, where would you have been right now? And I'm saying 2 years. Since March of 2020, April of 2020, Bitcoin was $3,500 a coin. How many people could have joined you in that time frame? I don't know, 10, 15, 20 people, 30. You could have made at least two Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin. Some of you made 5 Bitcoin. Some of you could have made 10 Bitcoin. Just off the price point it is today. 10 Bitcoin today is $469,000. Let alone you expect to 60, 65, 70. But right now, today, it's still worth $469,000. See, freedom is in your face. I'm saying this for a reason. Because everything we do in this club is about your education. It's about how to take you from scarcity to prosperity. I'm teaching you the system. Take me out of the picture. I'm going to stop saying me. I'm not teaching you jack. The system is teaching you, because I built the system so it could teach you. The system is teaching you how to be a better trader, how to start making more money now, how to start building more wealth now, how to get your credit up now, how to get into financial systems, how to build, create more houses, how to get houses for free, how to build on more, how to build more wealth. This is what financial freedom is. You sit back and stay focused for the next 2 years, your life will never be the same. I promise you that. It's impossible to be in this club and be active. Because this, I'm gonna say it another way. We got people in this club that have been here 4, 5, 6 years and still not in the prosperity where they want to be. Why is that? Because they don't do the work. They make the meetings, they come to the calls, but after the call, nothing's being done. They're not in the back office learning. They're not in the back office doing. See, the back office is got golden nuggets back there. Golden. And the jewel, they got diamonds back there. They got rubies back there. We got emeralds back there. We got gold, solid gold bars back there. Why do I say that? Because we teach you how to get the diamonds. We teach you how to get the gold. We teach you how to get the jewelry. We teach you how to get the houses. We teach you how to get everything you want. And guess what? If you look at it the way I look at it, how do I look at it? Everything's for free. Because Bitcoin is the latitude that allows you to get it for free. Because you're getting Bitcoin from other resources, other efforts not of your own. And the cool thing about owning Bitcoin than any other instrument out there is growing at 100 to 300% per year on average. I said on average. Now, when you think about that, when you think about crypto, if you gave me $1,000, my $1,000 5 years ago is not worth $5,000 today, $1,000 today, like it was 5 years ago. Why is that? Inflation. It's called a silent killer. Inflation is eating up all these dollar bills. It's eating it up. Your buying power is being eaten up between 5 and 15% a year. Your buying power. But in crypto, your buying power is increasing. Think about it. Thousands percent. Let me give you an example. 5 years ago, Bitcoin, 2017, that's 4 years ago, 2017, Bitcoin was $1,000 a coin in January. 2017, January, because I was in it. I got in it at 486. It went to January, it went to $1,000 a coin in January of 2017. January. That's 4 years ago. Getting ready to go to 5 years right now. January this year will be 5 years. In 5 years, Bitcoin went from $1,000, 1,000 to 69,000, back down to 40. Right now, $46,000. Let's go today's price. How much percent is that? how much percent is that? That's per coin. So if you have one coin, it's 46,000. 10 coins is 469,000. 20 coins, I'm over, basically $900,000, right? 900,000. Guys, this is where you at. What you think the next 5 years could be? I don't know. I don't know. Speculation. They're saying 5 years from now, every Bitcoin could be worth at least $300,000 to $500,000 a coin. 300 to 500,000. That's $500,000. $300,000 to $500,000 a coin. Every time the market sells off in crypto right now, every time we have a big sell-off in crypto right now, immediately in the same day, the institutions are buying it up. The retailers are they're being scared out. They're dumping their Bitcoin. The institutions are coming right behind us and they snatching it up. You got to learn to hold on. You got to learn to be a trader. You got to learn how to get into other crypto. Yes, there's going to be other cryptos going to be out there. The new metaverse is going to be crazy. That's where we're going right now, guys. It's happening. The gaming is taking a brand new, basically from the top-down view, everything is going to be in gaming. They're spending billions and billions of dollars in Mana, Decentraland. They call it Decentraland, where they're going to have this whole universe set up. These other companies, they call it Web 3.0. Web 3.0. I did a little talk on that a few weeks ago. Web 3.0. Your job is to try to get ahead of this big storm that's coming in Web 3.0. Okay? The storm is coming in Web 3.0. It's here, it's coming, and it's going to get stronger. And I'm going to try to lead us in the right direction and finding the right coins that's going to be there. Research, we might get to the point where we got research teams inside of MLS. Like, this next coin is coming out. Let's look at this. Let's see how this coin is going. This might be something we want to take a little peek at. Maybe jump into this coin, you know, and just get our feet wet. What do I mean by getting our feet wet? Maybe take $500 to $1,000 and throw it on this coin. Take another $500 or $1,000 and throw it on this coin. Because when you look at what's happening with Shiba, what happened with Doge, what happened with, you know, XRP, when you start looking at some of these coins, they went from 0.000003, like 5 zeros, 6 zeros, 7 zeros. They went up only 3 or 4 zeros from that level, and people became millionaires. And that opportunity may be happening again, over and over and over again. So you, first of all, you exposed to the crypto universe. You're here with us. By staying focused, by inviting people to see what we do, Bitcoin is transferred to you for reward because they join the system. The education in the trading, the education in credit, the education in solo 401k, the education in building your IRA account. If you want to build an IRA account, I'm going to start focusing on that, because now things are getting better in crypto, right? You can build an IRA account and pay no taxes, right? Roth IRA. You can build up all kind of gains in the Roth IRA and pay no taxes. That's beautiful in a Roth IRA, right? And it's going to be in crypto. We teach you how to store your crypto, right? I'm saying crypto. I'm not just saying Bitcoin anymore. Crypto is here. Crypto is here to stay. And we got to be prepared for what's happening right now. With that, we got a special guest coming on the line today. I'm going to tell you a quick story about Ms. Jeannie Moore. Because when I first met her, we actually physically met at Atlanta Bread Company in my area, Atlanta Bread Company. And I just said a quick story. I said, Jeannie, she had a husband with her. I said, Jeannie, if you follow me, if you do what I say do, your life will never be the same. And she started coming in, she started doing it, and Bitcoin was just running into her wallet. In one 30-day period, she made over $60,000 in crypto. Now, Jeannie, I'm gonna give it back to Pam first, because Pam, I'm gonna let her introduce you. Go ahead, Pam, take it over. Let her introduce you.
Okay, because I was just saying that he just might as well go ahead and introduce her. You guys do have a powerful story, a powerful beginning, and we are going to let her tell that story. But first, Wallstreet, I do want to say, you know, we always thank you for your mindset training, for, you know, you just pouring into us. And I had to read one comment from one of the members, and I'm sure a lot of us feel the same way. Maurice Shepard says, Wallstreet, man, we are your family. He said, yes, you have your blood, but family is not always blood. I thank you for creating this platform and introducing me to your crypto family. So I wanted you to definitely hear that from Maurice Shepard. Okay.
Appreciate you, boy. Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Absolutely. So, Wallstreet, as you said, we do have a guest tonight. Her name is Jeannie Moore, guys. Wallstreet, I'm going to remove you just a second. Okay, so her name is Jeannie Moore. And Jeannie is actually the referrer of the person that referred me to MLS. Okay, so she's like my grandma. No offense. You know, Jeannie, we know you young and beautiful and all that good stuff. But, you know, she's the mother of the dad that brought me in, right? But anyway, guys, she lives in Atlanta, Georgia. Very successful young lady. Before MLS, she's actually been in the cryptocurrency industry since 2003. Okay, I mean, that's like way back there. Gina, was that when crypto was like $5. Can you remember how
Lower
much it
than
was
that.
back then?
Lower
Really?
than that.
Okay. That is phenomenal. I know when I first heard about it, it was $5, but I couldn't even tell you what year that was because I was so scared of it. I didn't believe it. I thought it wasn't real, right? But she's been in it, guys, since 2003. And that says a lot because a lot of people did not get it in the beginning. I'm one of them. But some people did, and they hung in there, right? And they really are being rewarded now. And it's absolutely, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it's even a more beneficial reward when you receive Bitcoin for free and then also watch it grow. Isn't that awesome? So she also, guys, has her own catering business, and she is an interior decorator. She's a very busy young lady. But what we want to talk about is her powerful story with MLS. Okay. So, Gina, why don't you just tell them a little bit about yourself and then we'll get into your story?
Okay, well, thank you so much, Pam.
You're welcome.
Wallstreet, it's always great to hear him, speak out because that's what we fell in love with, him sharing his story about, MLS. But I'm a wife. I have a husband, two kids, well, not kids, they grown. And I have 5 grandkids. And one of them she's the youngest CEO in MLS as well. Doing a phenomenal job, though.
Okay. All right. I thought I lost you for a second there. But yes, we have heard about the youngest CEO in MLS. She's awesome. I love it when she, shares why she joined MLS with her grandma. It's awesome. So, Jenny, why don't you kind of talk us or walk us through your powerful first 30 days in MLS? Okay. I know you met or first heard about Wallstreet, and then you found out where you live, and you was just like, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it from there.
Okay, I actually met Wallstreet. I met him over the phone in California. I was on a business trip. When I got back to Atlanta, um, we was doing another event, and I seen Wallstreet there. So, like I said, I have not personally met him, but I met him over the phone. So just by hearing his voice, I was able to know, find out that was Wallstreet. Um, I didn't know he stayed here in Atlanta. I really didn't. I thought he was out somewhere else in California, somewhere else. But I met him at this restaurant called Atlanta Bread, where he sat me down and he told me a little bit about, MLS because I was very interested in it because someone shared it with me, which is my upline, Kimberly. And she was stating that she paid off, a lot of homes and cars and things like that. So when I got with Wallstreet, he explained to me about MLS, and it's a financial education program. And I said, okay. He was telling me what each level is and things like that. And he was like, well, Jeannie, if you walk with me, you'll be a millionaire. So I was listening to Wallstreet, but I was like, I could be a millionaire. And he was like, well, you get paid every day. You just share the information. And I said, that's all I could do is just share the information. He said, yes, just share the information. So I tried it. I did my first meeting at the Atlanta Bread, and it was like 8 people there, and 7 of them signed up once Wallstreet shared it. Now, Wallstreet had this paper. He went and made a book up about MLS, the presentation. And it was crazy because I was like, wow, we got this little book. And this is very powerful because people are hearing what he's saying. He was standing up in there. He was just talking normal. And people were like, it was amazing. I'm still like hearing it now. And it amazed me still. But 7 of them signed up. Okay, so in 3 days, I made like $5,900. And I was like, wow, if I can make this in 3 days, what can I make in 30 days? So as we went on, I just kept bugging Wall Street because I was grabbing everybody. I started off with my family because when, sometimes when you see things, people have to see it first. Okay, around that time, people like, okay, you in something now. Okay, what it is, what is it? So when I made that $5,900, then my family members started joining me. So it's like 39 family members started joining. Okay. So I'm busy telling friends, strangers, people who, I just met or something like that. I shared it with them and I made it very simple, short, and I just let Wall Street do the rest, because I'm still learning MLS. So we had another meeting and half of them joined. Now I work at Wall Street now. It was people that came like 11 o'clock at night, and I still call Wall Street. He came and closed these people for me, and I thank him today for that. But anyway, on the 28th day of me being in MLS, I asked Wall Street, and I said, well, how much I have in my wallet? Because I'm still learning how to count Bitcoins. So he's like, Gina, are you sitting down? And I said, yes. And he said, you have $68,712. Well, of course, I went ballistic in there, paper went everywhere. And I
Wow.
was like, what? And I couldn't believe it because it's just that I share this important information with everybody, and people, they just started joining, and it was people came in not even on level 1 or level 2. It was people came in on level 5, level 4, and that's what Wall Street taught me. He said, Jeannie, if you want to keep your money and earn like 90% of your money, you want to like get in there and get on all the levels. Just have yourself set, because when people come in, you don't know which level they're going to. So I said, you know what, that's a good idea. So that's what I did. I came in from level 1 through 5, and I was able to like feel comfortable, or letting people in, not telling them to wait, until I get there. But no, it didn't happen like that. I didn't. He was saying like, let's see, I guess when you're not at that level, you would get 10%. Well, I wanted the 50% and the 100%, so that's my mind. That's how,
You didn't want to leave
I
no
was
money on the
thinking.
table. That's right.
No, 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 not what he told me, because I mean, everything Wall Street was saying to me, it stuck in my head. And I was like, no, I got to do what he said. He said, do it this way, do it that way. So if you follow your leader or what they are saying, you'll come out on top too. And I'm good. I'm just one of them blessed one, boy. I mean, I tell you, this is one of the amazing clubs that I ever heard of.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Miss Jenny, we appreciate you telling that story. I always love hearing the story. Tell them how many vehicles you have purchased with cryptocurrency.
Oh, it's 4.
4. See, guys,
Yes,
we thought
4.
it was 2, but it turns out it was actually 4. Okay.
Yes, it
You
was
know,
4.
yes, yes. And Miss Jenny, I did want to say this because you are probably about 2 weeks, maybe even 3, delayed in doing this testimonial with us, and that's because your husband and your daughter was in a really bad car accident. So I thank God that they are better now. I'm sure you saw all of the prayers and wishes for you in the group, but we
Yes, and I
did want
appreciate
to
that, guys.
acknowledge that, yeah, and just say we're
Thank
so
you.
glad that they're doing better. Absolutely.
Thank you so
So
much.
you're welcome. So, Miss Jenny, I know that you have a system, okay? And we talked about this system before, but we got a lot of people on the line that have never heard about it, right? So when people hear that you were able to make $68,000 in your first 30 days, of course they want to know, well, what's her system? What does she do? And guys, she is actually keeps it very simple, like she said. And before anybody is thinking, well, I don't have Wall Street to sit down and do a presentation for me, it doesn't take all of that. It really doesn't. Yes, it's awesome to have him, but I guarantee you that's not what you need to close someone in MLS. Okay. But then when you have someone like Jenny that can tell her story and do a quick three-way for you, and we have quite a few leaders in this club that has some powerful stories. Okay. And you will learn, God, people don't buy what you're selling, they buy you. Okay. It's not what you're selling, it's you, is what in you did they connect with. Okay. So don't ever be ashamed to share your story, because your story might not be the one where somebody came in and made 68,000 in their first 30 days, because that story may scare someone else, but your story may be, I'm a single mom. At first it took me a minute, but once I got a hold to it, I just went crazy. And my first month was $2,000. That too can be impressive to someone. Okay. So learn your story, guys. Make sure you learn your story. So, Miss Jenny, I know you have a 5-step process. Okay. Why don't you go
Mhm.
ahead and tell them what that simple 5-step process is that you still do, this year later?
Okay, well, it's just that I use the tools that's in MLS. So it's the 2-minute video. You know, of course, you're gonna talk to someone a little bit about it. Have they heard of a club called Masters Leverage System, and they pay you every single day. So that's how I get people to talking. But anyway, I submit the 2-minute video. They contact me and they say they need a little bit more information, and then I send out the presentation, and then they say they want to join. So once
Awesome.
they
Awesome.
join, yeah, they join.
Mm-hmm. And then I know you definitely are big on helping your team with 3 ways and getting them set up. Is there
Hmm.
anything else that is very important for somebody to new to make sure that they do? Somebody
Well,
brand new.
with somebody you saying when they join,
Hmm. Right. Right.
okay, well they want to stick with the person who invited them to take them through all the steps that they need to be taken through. So when they do join, of course you need to get your wallet, get back with the person that invited you, do the fast start. I always get my people to do the fast start, so they come on and they join level 1 at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Level 1 and starter, so that
Hmm.
people know what you
Yes,
mean.
yes.
Absolutely. So she has a strategy as well, guys, because every level, and we're not calling them levels anymore. They're actually wealth courses that you are purchased. Okay. And
Hmm.
every course that you purchase, you are part of that community. Okay. And when you're a part of that community, when you invite someone else to that same community, you are rewarded, right? So let's say if it costs $900 to join the community and they fall on the first floor of your home in your community, then you make $450. But if they fall on the second floor of your community and you invited them, you make $800. Okay, because the 10% goes to admin. All right. And then what if somebody falls on your second floor and you didn't even invite them? You get the $450. So just so y'all can just kind of understand, it's all about inviting people to the wealth course that they want to take. Okay. That's what it's all about. When I joined MLS, I did starter. And remember, I told y'all I was excited about the 401k. So I did starter, first, second, third, and fourth. And that's because that's what Miss Jenny taught me. Okay. I didn't do fifth. I wish I could have, but I did what my pocket could
That's
afford.
right.
And that day, it cost me about $9,000 because I was actually getting ready to I told Wallstreet, I said, man, I fall y'all right on time because I was getting ready to spend 10 grand to learn how to trade Forex. And I have never since June of 2020, regretted this decision. Have not. I have made quadruple what I put into the company. Okay. So, Miss Jenny, I really
That's
appreciate
awesome.
you sharing your story with us. Let's just see, Wallstreet, did you have any questions? If anybody in the audience has any questions, go ahead and type them in the comments for me, and that'll be awesome.
All right,
Wallstreet?
Jeannie, how you doing?
Hey, Wall
So,
Street.
when we sat down there, and I told your husband, I said, "Don't retire yet."
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
I
So
remember
give him
that
the
one.
story. So give him the story on that. Let him know what was going on and why I said
Okay,
it, and did it work out in your favor by me saying it. Give them
that's
the
right.
background on that. Go ahead.
Okay. So Wall Street, we share a Wall Street that my husband was getting ready to retire, and that was in February. We was planning a big party and all of this. And Wall Street said, "No, you don't need to do that yet. No, wait about 6 months. Wait at least 6 months before you retire." And he was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, wait about 6 months." He's like, "Okay." So he just went back to start working like nothing happened. And next thing you know, it happened in 30 days. But my husband joined, and I mean, he was making, wow, Wall Street he just changed the whole thing. He just changed everything, guys. I mean, like I said again, this club is amazing. I only came out my pocket one time when I joined MLS. The rest were just going to levels, all of that was just all in Bitcoin.
So based on that, your husband finally decided to retire. You had enough cash flow in the account. Bitcoin was
Yes.
growing. Now all of a sudden you got 4 cars. I remember you said, "I'm gonna get my dream car. It's gonna be my dream car. I'm getting it." So you had that goal to get that dream car. I still remember the
Mm-hmm.
day like it was yesterday. And then all of a sudden, it's like this can't be real. Like everything is happening so fast. And then the crypto kept going up, realizing it only went to
It was
20,000.
crazy.
It came back down to 3,500 2 years later, but then all the way up to 60,000. Did do you feel like you rich? Do you feel like you just like I made it? Was it
I
one of the
mean,
best
Wall
decisions
Street,
you ever made?
when I shared this with you, do you remember when I said I went out and spent $7,000? It felt like I spent $7.
Yep, yep.
You told me I was on the other side of wealth. So I mean, it feels you're not in debt, you don't owe nothing. Even my catering company I have since 1998 and still going strong. I mean, it's amazing to even add more stuff to that. I have employees now, interior decorating, have employees for that. So it's just amazing how, you can run into somebody and they can just change your life. Like it seemed like to me overnight, because that's what happened. I mean, I was so excited. I mean, and I appreciate you, Wall Street, for, coming out at that time of night to be somebody to even help put them in MLS. So yes, it just been a game changer for us, and I really appreciate you and my team that I have made. A lot of my teams like 5 figures, and a lot of them is like Pam. I really appreciate her, and it's just been
Thank you.
amazing at this whole thing.
So your
Awesome.
life, your life has changed for the better after you got into MLS. You're
Yes.
making brand new relationships. You're seeing things happen, good and bad. But you're starting to see now that you got to the other side of money. You notice
Mm-hmm.
the word you use. I said you're going to the other side of money. People do not understand there's two sides to money. And
Mm-hmm.
it's probably it's a third side that I don't even know about yet. But I'm dealing with people that are billionaires that they on a whole different plateau. I'm not there yet. I can't even comprehend what that's going to entail for me because I'm going in that direction. But I tell
Mm-hmm.
you, the to be a billionaire, it's there's another level to this other side. And to be a millionaire, it's cool, but it's still too close to me. It's too close to the bottom. It's so easy to spend $1 million today. But when you get to the billion, it's like, I got to do that 100,000 times. So guys, I'm telling you right now, if you follow Jeannie, if you follow what we do here, you get, just get in there and just working with her. If your team is listening, for the ones that stick it out, because everybody ain't going to stick it out, but for the ones that stick it out, their lives are going to change for the better. And you definitely that leading example for them. They can follow your example and see what's happening. You did a great job. Awesome that you stuck it out. And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Your family. Let them know. I hope he's getting better. And your daughter. Hope everybody's getting better. Everything's good. And I'm glad y'all made that decision. I'm glad you did what you had to do, because you did the work. I didn't do the work. You did the work. And that one time we met in a Walmart. We met in a Walmart. We did a round, like a circle in the Walmart, just meeting her team in a Walmart in a parking lot. And I'm just talking to them. At that time we did that, and now those people have, got to a different level. And I love it. You guys did an awesome job. You guys take care. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Wallstreet. The coins just going up.
They sure are. They absolutely
and went past 12, 13. They just going up.
Yes,
I appreciate you guys.
I know they are. And I know you, because you've been taught well, you have not spent them all. So just think about this. I know when I started, Miss Jenny, which was in June, one coin was $9,000. So I know when you started, it had to be what? Do you remember?
It's like 3,500.
3,500. Okay, so just think about this. Miss Jenny, she has not spent all her crypto, and her same crypto that she had that was 3,500 back then is now today worth I believe it was 46,000 something when I last looked. Yeah, I got 46,929. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, you earned about what? 14 Bitcoin?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So yeah. You don't do 14 times 3,500. You do 14 times actually it's 47,187 right now. So it just goes to show you the power of crypto. We don't earn our crypto and then spend it all. We hold on to it because I know I want to keep some crypto for when it hits 100,000, 200,000. What about you, Miss Jenny?
That's right. I'm behind you.
Absolutely. So I really appreciate you those sticking here with us. I thank you guys for sticking here with us. We are running a little late tonight, but it was absolutely worth it. If you are a guest here on the live with us, you have any questions, please follow up with a person who invited you here tonight or where you saw the post. Okay, wherever you saw the post, that's where you want to follow up with. So I thank everybody for being here again. Thank you, Miss Jenny. Thank you as well, Wallstreet. I will post the flyer, you guys, so that you can start sharing it. But don't forget the text that belongs with the post. The special will not start until December 20th. So that's going to be important. Don't just send somebody the flyer. Okay? So thank y'all for being here. I'm going to go ahead and close it out with our MLS song. And we will see you guys next Monday.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can can spin. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in.
Before you dip in.
It's called
Cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system, here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing a dime, 20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun.
cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, everyone. Good night.